Welcome back, my magical star beings. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how your crush sees you. So, in terms of your pile selection, you can either choose your pile based off your zodiac, your crush's zodiac, which is in the thumbnail, or you can pick the pile you're most drawn to. So, for pile number 1, we have Amethyst with the 10 of Swords. Then for pile 2, we have Pyrite with the star. And for pile 3, we have Golden Cat's Eye with the 2 of Cups. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below. If you'd like to support the channel by watching the sponsored segments of the video, then I would appreciate it, but then I will see you at your reading. I'll try to be as accurate as I can, but it is a bit tricky when reading for the collective. If you want something more personal, you can always check in with a psychic for a more in-depth description. Speaking of which, I tried a clairvoyant from Psychic Source, and yes, they're sponsoring today's video. Thank you, Psychic Source. I got matched with a clairvoyant through their site, and honestly, I wasn't expecting her to be that accurate. I gave her no personal info, just asked about my future love life, and somehow she instantly picked up that I'm already in a relationship. She literally said, "Why are you asking about the future without mentioning him?" I was literally speechless, but then I remembered that's kind of what I do too. Still a shocking experience to be on the receiving end of it. She described my future partner as someone who makes me really happy, with great communication and bond that can handle anything. But the part that really stuck with me, she said she saw my future husband giving me purple flowers. A few weeks later, nothing happened, so I kind of forgot about it. Then we saw a tattoo promo on Instagram. My boyfriend sent me his ideas so I can book, and boom, a purple flower. Not a bouquet, but I'm definitely taking that as a sign. You can chat with gifted advisors however you're most comfortable, phone, video, or even text. Setting up my account on their website was super easy, and they have this quick little quiz that helps you find a psychic based on what you're looking for, whether it's love, past lives, energy readings, whatever. It made the whole process really personal and intentional. What sets them apart is the level of care and integrity. Only 2% of their applicants actually become advisors, so you know you're speaking to someone who's truly gifted and held to high ethical standards. And they back everything up with a no risk guarantee. If you're not happy with your last paid reading, it's free. For a limited time, you can use my code Siren at psychicsource.com when checking out, or you can just click the link in my description box below at trypsychicsource.com/siren. You'll get up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. That's up to a $240 value. You don't have to use it all in one session. You can spread those minutes out across multiple advisors to see who you truly resonate with. They also donate 1% of your purchase to charity at no extra cost to you. Oh, and yes, I do get paid for this promo, so when you sign up with Psychic Source, you're feeding a perpetually hungry, slightly dramatic psychic, that'd be me, and funding my next impulsive crystal purchase. As you can see, the channel needs some new crystals, but that's all for now. Thank you again to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Pile 1, you chose the Amethyst crystal and the 10 of Swords. We're going to be taking a look at how your crush sees you. So you can think of your crush in your mind while I shuffle the cards. So spirit guides of pile 1, please tap me into the energy of their crush. And my pile 1s, please show me, how does their crush see them? How does their crush see them? I hear the word anticipating, waiting for more. So either they're anticipating something from you, or they see you as someone that is kind of like anticipating, waiting for more. So we have Death, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. So we have 3 10s here, which is a number of completion in tarot. So perhaps your crush sees you as somebody that is kind of like whole on your own, complete on your own. You don't necessarily need anybody to feel fulfilled or need validation from anybody to feel fulfilled. You have that already within. The number 10 is also about completion. So maybe you're somebody that always completes tasks, completes what you're supposed to do. You always do it to the best of your abilities until it's done. It's like whatever you're doing, there's nothing missing from it. 10 is also a number of excess within tarot. So maybe you're seen as somebody that is a little bit extra in a good way by your crush. Like you do things to the best of your ability, you're doing the most in the best possible way. You may want to Google the angel number of 101010 because it may have like a meaning in there in terms of how your crush sees you or a message about your crush. They see you as somebody that's been through painful endings, betrayal, and rock bottom, with the 10 of Swords being your main indicator card. However, with the Death card next to it and the 10 of Cups after, it's like maybe you found a way to change, transform, overcome whatever you went through here. It kind of felt like you had a dark cloud over you, but you cleared away that energy in some way, and now you're finding your inner happiness and fulfillment, and you're happily ever after with the 10 of Cups. There could have been some kind of devastating loss, burnout, or maybe even complete breakdown. You could have had some kind of final straw. They see you as someone with a lot of potential for growth as well. I mean, the Death card is here as well, so maybe they have seen you kind of like change, transform, grow. Maybe they've also seen things end in your life and new beginnings take place. They see you as somebody that is more of a long-term kind of romantic partner, I guess. Like, not that they're looking at you that way unless they crush on you back, but we'll see later on if I see that. It's more like this energy of you look like the type of person that looks for long-term relationships. You look like the type of person that isn't necessarily looking to date casually. They admire and appreciate your fashion style. It seems very innovative, unique, and sexy to them. Your crush has also heard certain stories about you that make you seem very interesting to them. Your life seems kind of intriguing and interesting, and they've kind of like taken a liking to you in the sense of they're in awe of you somehow, maybe they're intrigued somehow. They also see you as somebody that has let go of the past to make way for new beginnings. You've embraced change rather than resisting it. And you're kind of like accepting what took place in your life previously that maybe wasn't that great, but through that acceptance, you found something better that almost gave you happily ever after with the 10 of Cups. With the 10 of Cups, they see you as somebody that is mostly fulfilled within your own life. That maybe with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you're very close to your family. Maybe some families you don't get along with so well, but most of them you do. They see you as somebody that maybe has a large friend group as well, where it's like you're emotionally fulfilled within that. They think that you're content with yourself, with your life, with the relationships in your life at the moment. That you're probably somebody that's family orientated, wants a family of your own. They could also think that you spend a lot of your free time with your friends, your family. 10 of Pentacles is basically like the energy I spoke about, like with your family. I kind of mentioned that too. I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, they may also see you as somebody that is meant to be financially abundant, meant to be at a place where you have everything you need, want, and more. And it's not only you that has the stability, but the people around you do too, like your family. Like maybe your family benefits off your financial success in some way or would in the future. Or maybe you come from a family that's well off. Even if you don't, maybe they assume you do. We have the Emperor reverse. We have the Queen of Swords reverse. For some, your crush thinks that you have a controlling parent or a strict parent, or a strict kind of dynamic with a parent. Especially like if you're still in school, I would hope that there's no like under 18s watching my things, because sometimes they say things that are not meant for people under 18, but I guess just take it how it resonates. Maybe that used to be the case, or maybe you have somebody in your life right now, if it's not a parent. The reason I say parent is because Emperor is father energy, and we were speaking so much about family earlier. But the Emperor can also just be somebody in your life that is almost like strict with you. This could be a boss, even. This could be like a friend that is very strict with you, very protective over you. Or maybe you are like this with yourself. The Emperor leads to some kind of authority though, so I guess it could be like a boss too, like I said before. The Emperor reverse can signify somebody that needs to have control over everything. So maybe your crush kind of views you and sees you as somebody that needs to have control over everything, to feel in control of your life. Like when you don't, you maybe feel out of control. It can also represent power struggles. So maybe you've been through that in love situations or relationships, or maybe not a good relationship with a boss or something. Your crush does kind of see you as a little bit rigid, that maybe you struggle to take charge in your own life, that you're always like looking to solve the problems of others, and not look at your own life. It's like that kind of energy of we're always trying to fix everybody else's problems, but when it comes to our own, we maybe ignore it. They see you as someone that is quite serious with the full reverse. Like you carry this serious demeanor about you. There may be this like fear of making certain decisions, or fear of putting yourself out there, or getting outside your comfort zone. Maybe you like comfort and stability rather than spontaneity, or taking huge risks. Like that maybe makes you uncomfortable. You're very protective over those you love, or there's someone very protective over you. And it's kind of like you're just looking for stability in your life and in your relationships. You're not looking for like a huge spark of passion in every relationship, or, for every day to be fun. Like, yes, you're maybe looking for fun moments here and there, but like, you want seriousness in your life. You want a sense of groundedness, stability in your life. Even if that seems a little bit boring, it's not boring to you because it's like a life of peace and comfortability. The Ace of Swords reverse tells me that your crush is sometimes confused by you. Sometimes when they analyze you, they're like confused about what to think of you or who you are as a person. It's like maybe you're hard to figure out or hard to read. Your crush may also see you as someone that is more sensitive, can have trust issues at times, can be private or secretive, but not shady. Your crush may also see you as someone that has confidence in yourself. But when you do get emotional over certain things, maybe your words can kind of cut like a knife. And I'm guessing they heard that about you or saw a situation where you were hurt by someone, and you kind of like used words that could cut like a knife. I'm overall just seeing like a lot of indecisiveness here. So how does their crush see them? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Devil reverse. The Sun. So you're not willing to stay in relationships with people that can't grow with you, that can't take accountability. So maybe your crush has seen you leave relationships that are just like that, where it's like not growing in any way, where maybe you're outgrowing the person, or the person isn't taking accountability or growing or changing in any way. And they think that you're whole on your own, like I said before, that you're happy on your own, that you don't necessarily need that person to be there desperately to feel happy. Like, your happiness is your own, regardless of whether that person is there or not. And it's not necessarily about you abandoning them, because they had a choice whether to grow with you and evolve with you, or stay stuck in the same cycles with the Devil reverse. And maybe that person chose to stay stuck in a same toxic cycle with you, never growing, and you chose to leave that behind. And maybe your crush thinks you're happy with this decision you made. That like you're glowing ever since you left that person, whoever this is. Or maybe this could be multiple people you left behind. Okay, Two of Swords reverse, the High Priestess reverse, Temperance, Five of Swords, and Six of Pentacles reverse. I'm seeing somebody that maybe like neglects their friends when they get into a relationship. I feel like these are things your crush maybe heard about you. And I'm sorry if some of these things seem negative, like that's not my intention with the reading. I'm just genuinely reading what I see here. The Five of Wands at the back of the deck tells me that someone could have had a conflict with you and spilled the beans to your crush. The High Priestess reverse is like someone telling your crush secrets or drama that you would like to keep private in some way, like just things you would like to keep behind closed doors. And the Five of Swords tells me that maybe someone was like being very petty and said negative things about you, and I guess that has contributed to your crush viewing you this way. But they don't know if it's true or not here with the Ace of Swords reverse and Queen of Swords reverse. They don't know if this person was telling the truth or not, which is why they also feel confused on whether to believe this person or trust this person or not, or the information they're giving. Maybe there's a lack of details here, or some things were intentionally left out, or words were maybe like changed in a way. How to explain this energy? Like, let's say somebody added to the drama with words to the story, like that things that didn't even happen, or let's say they left certain things out to make themselves look better in the situation. It looks like maybe they vented to this person or to a group of people, and somehow it reached this person through gossip. So yeah, that is what I see here. And I guess your crush has been told that you were like petty in a situation when you had like drama with somebody, that you kind of just did something to get back at them. This is like tit for tat kind of energy. And it's like he said, she said kind of energy, where your crush is unsure whether to believe your side of the story, which I don't know if they've heard, or their side of the story. But with the Temperance card in the middle, your crush is trying to take it with a grain of salt and not be swayed by information come their way, because I feel like your crush tries to look at things in a balanced point of view, tries to see both people's side of the perspective, to see kind of like a middle balanced ground. I feel like your crush is mature and kind of wise enough to like know that maybe not everything here is true, or that maybe not everything here describes you like in the best light, because they're only getting like one perspective of you from this one person's statement, but they're not seeing all sides of you from like people that love you. Does that make sense? Like other people may feel differently about you, other people may have different stories to share about you. So I feel like your crush realizes that. But like I said, your crush just doesn't know whether to trust that this information is true or not. It's like they're feeling indecisive about it. So they may see you as somebody that's patient, again, somebody that's indecisive with the Two of Swords reverse, somebody that is perceptive and observant but struggles to trust yourself or doubts yourself sometimes, and a little bit petty and in drama. But I guess they also think that that's just one side they've seen from like what another person has told them, and there's probably other sides to you that they haven't seen yet that they're open to seeing. And then with the Six of Pentacles reverse, it seems as though your crush kind of sees you as somebody that is budgeting your kind of energy, I guess, with the Temperance card next to it, where you're not being so generous with people and giving everything you have away. It's like you're budgeting your energy, your resources, your finances. You will probably be generous because it is still the Six of Pentacles, but it's like you're not overly giving in some way. Maybe you choose when you want to give and you choose when you don't. Like if you don't have the energy, time, or resources to. You're going to do it based on when it's convenient for you and not just because the other person wants it. So maybe your crush sees you as someone that is comfortable with saying no, comfortable with saying yes when you want to, but only when you feel like it. Okay, so that is all I have for you. I do hope this reading resonated. Let me know how it resonated down in the comments below. Sorry that this came through like this. I genuinely didn't want to read it this way, but it was coming through this way, but I hope you can understand. And yeah, like I said, your crush seems to view it in more of a mature perspective, where I don't think they judge you for it, for what was said about you. So that is all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Pile 2, you chose the Pyrite crystal and the star card. We're going to be taking a look at how does your crush see you. So for some reason I'm hearing that song by Bryson Tiller, Exchange. Like as soon as I put the card and the crystal down, like that melody started playing in my mind. Maybe your crush kind of sees you as somebody that goes all in relationships. Maybe they see you as somebody that kind of like wants reciprocal connections, people in your life that are going to give you their all and you're going to give your all. Like maybe you're an all or nothing type of person. That's kind of what I'm getting from that song. Then with the star, it's kind of like they see you as somebody that's inspiring, somebody that stands out in a way, and is just almost intriguing. They're kind of drawn to you in a way. And the star is also about like somebody that's gorgeous in a way where their features kind of stand out. They stand out within a crowd. It's almost like they shine. Think of the star as like celebrity energy. You know, like when you see a celebrity and they're like so gorgeous. That's the energy with the star. Okay, like you can keep this crush in mind. So what does this crush think of them? How does this crush of theirs see Pile 2? We have the Five of Pentacles showing up reverse. We have the Queen of Swords upright. And we have the Page of Wands. So I'm hearing wanting to be right in every situation, but they kind of view it in a funny way. Your crush also sees you as somebody that is honest with the Queen of Swords, sometimes blunt with your words. You're very direct with your words, straight to the point. You're not going to like beat around the bush or anything like that. You're just straightforward with your words. You're also not fake. You're not going to pretend to be something you're not or pretend to think something you don't. Like, you're honest with what you think and with your opinions. You're a great communicator, maybe chatty, but Queen of Swords energy is almost a little bit cutthroat in a way. But with the Five of Pentacles reversed next to it, these are like in understandable situations where another person is almost like trying to have power over you. So I guess you're cutthroat with your boundaries and with the words you say when another person tries to dominate you, take control over you, or abuse their power over you. And you just won't get intimidated by that. Your crush sees you as somebody that's kind of like a trendsetter. People definitely look up to you and you have a positive reputation overall. People overall have a positive view of you. And your crush can see that. Your crush can see that you're a very likable person and you're considered real. You can also spot out fake people from a mile away. Deceptive people from a mile away, even though other people are blindsided to it. So maybe you're like very perceptive of people's intentions. And your crush also sees you as someone optimistic, lighthearted, but also realistic at the same time. Not so optimistic that it turns into like toxic positivity or anything like that. You can still be realistic about the way you think about things. It's like you value the truth, but you also like to see it from the glass half full rather than glass half empty. They see you as someone with a lot of like hobbies or interests that you're passionate about and that you're wanting to like learn more about. I think your crush likes flirting with you or wants to flirt with you, is maybe a little bit curious about you. And they kind of feel like a lighthearted vibe between the two of you, of a little bit of chemistry, but playfulness and kind of like this feeling of banter. We can just talk about anything. The conversations are easy. Or they feel like it would be that way if they had to talk to you. Maybe they think you're a flirty person, good with your words, charismatic. There's also like this head in the clouds type of energy. We have Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. Queen of Wands is like it girl, it guy energy. Maybe you're seen as kind of like not only well liked by others, yes, respected by others, but also put on a pedestal by others, idealized by others. Queen of Wands is like popular energy, I guess. And also like confidence, courage, independence. Queen of Wands is also about a sexiness, a hotness, an attractiveness. And she knows her worth. She's also bold. She just, doesn't care about people's opinions of her. She does what she wants and she doesn't apologize for it. She takes up space. That's Queen of Wands energy. So you could be seen in that light regardless of gender. Okay, so then the Three of Wands here next to the Queen of Wands tells me that your crush sees you as someone that is confident in your plans. You believe in yourself. You're kind of like determined to get to some kind of place in your life where you feel like you can level up, and it's like you truly believe that you can do that. You believe in yourself. Yes, you would like the support of others, but you don't need it to actually know who you are. Then the Ace of Swords next to the Queen of Wands is kind of like this energy of you think highly of yourself. Maybe you have a positive self-talk in some way. And maybe you always like hype up others with your words, or you're always complimenting others, making others feel good about themselves. Like maybe you give the best compliments. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Devil. I'm hearing like you cherish the people closest to your heart and the items close to your heart. Like maybe you're very protective over the items you have. And what's funny is I heard I'm obsessed, and then we have the Five of Wands and the Devil. The Devil can talk about obsession. So who's obsessed here? Two of Pentacles reverse. This is like some kind of one-sided obsession with the Two of Pentacles reverse, but I don't think it's you towards your crush. Unless your crush knows that. But it's more so, what I'm feeling from the energy is it more so has to do with somebody that maybe like has one-sided beef with you with the Five of Wands, because this is the energy of conflict. Unless you've had a conflict with your crush, I don't think that's the case. I think this is somebody that's like has one-sided beef with you that your crush knows about. And your crush knows that this person has like some kind of one-sided obsession with you. And that kind of makes your crush see you as like even more of like this it girl, it guy, because obviously you're triggering people without even doing anything. Like you didn't do anything to cause this. Maybe they think a lot of people get jealous of you or envy you. And it's kind of like a one-sided jealousy obsession. We have the Justice card showing up reverse, Six of Swords reverse, and Knight of Swords. So your crush knows that you moved on from a situation that you felt like you wanted to stay in, but you felt like you had to leave because someone was not respecting you. Someone was like lying to you in a situation, or someone or something, maybe not something, some kind of situation where you were being treated unfairly or being lied to, where the truth was kind of being withheld from you. Like you weren't being respected in that situation like you should. And maybe you didn't want to move on from the situation because you didn't want to make like a rash decision. You kind of wanted to think about it first. Although you weren't happy about maybe the way you were being treated here or lied to or treated unfairly, it's like you didn't want to make a rash decision in some way, and you kind of like wanted to figure out what was the best course of action, but maybe you eventually decided to leave this behind. And your crush is glad that you did. And I mean, it makes sense here why we have the Queen of Wands. Maybe your crush sees you as someone that knows your worth and your value because of the situation where you left this behind for your own peace of mind, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong, you could have loved this person or loved this job or the situation, even though there was some kind of unfairness or dishonesty here. And maybe that's almost what one that made you want to stay in the first place. But it's like you had too much self-respect to stay in that situation. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Pile 3, you chose the Golden Cat's Eye Crystal and the Two of Cups. We're going to be taking a look at how your crush sees you. So I want to say the Two of Cups is a really surprising card to get in a crush reading. I don't always get that card in a crush reading, and what it can mean is mutual attraction and mutual feelings, where both people's feelings towards each other are equal. It's not like one person likes the other more. So what I can tell you is maybe your crush is crushing on you back. Okay, and the Two of Cups can also represent them kind of seeing you as like a romantic person, a hopeless romantic, a lover at heart, someone that doesn't want fight, drama, but overall just love, harmony, balance. Someone that has a heart of gold, depth to their personality, and is rare to find or come across. Somebody that people shouldn't take for granted or not appreciate. And it's like you show all your cards. You're not like hiding anything. You're like an open book to your crush at least. Okay, so think of your crush while I shuffle. How does their crush see them? We have the Three of Wands, the Devil. Maybe you're somebody that obsesses over the future. Like, I don't know if you're into manifestation or if you're just somebody that like has OCD where it's like you obsess over your plans you're making over the future, where it's like if you don't make those plans in your head, you're gonna feel like disorganized. Or maybe this can be like an obsession with leveling up in some way, like an obsession with growth, expansion, or self-development. But maybe you're also somebody that daydreams a lot about your future and kind of obsesses about what it would look like for you. Maybe you're somebody that thinks more about the long term than just like short term pleasures. They could see you as somebody that's affectionate with the Two of Cups, but also kind of sexy with the Devil. Maybe your crush does lust over you a little bit, or does feel like you're the type of person anybody could get obsessed with. Your crush does think that you may have a toxic side, as we all do. We're all flawed as human beings. And that maybe you're using like growth as a kind of way to escape from that. This is just their opinion, but maybe I'm trying to find the best way to describe this energy, put it into words. Maybe they think that you just need to like sit with yourself and accept yourself as you are and not constantly feel the need to grow. Yes, growth is a beautiful thing, but when it turns into an obsession that kind of takes control of your life, where it's like each moment is like how much I can grow, how much I can work on myself, it can become like a cycle where maybe we're running from something within ourselves. I guess that's just their perception that there's something you need to accept about yourself. Now, with the Hierophant reverse, there's something also about you not being somebody that conforms to rules, society's expectations of how you should live your life. You could be rebellious in nature. Somebody that kind of like, I hear is a free spirit, goes to the beat of your own drum. Then the Five of Wands at the back of the deck tells me that, like I said earlier, you don't necessarily like drama. Since the Two of Cups is here, you prefer harmony in your relationships, but you don't mind confronting situations where necessary with the Five of Wands. Of course, you don't want conflict, but you're able to confront situations for what they are, or confront people when people are doing you wrong in some way, or when something rubs you the wrong way. I also pick up on this energy of loyal in the sense where you will have your friends' backs, and never snitch on them or never tell on them in some way. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot reverse. Almost a type of energy of like, your friends can do nothing wrong to you. Like, you're always going to protect them no matter what they do. Like, whether they do something wrong or right, like, you're always going to protect them and stand by their side kind of energy. And they think that you're loyal because of that, and that you have, like, some kind of unwavering loyalty. And I know some people will listen to this and, like, think something differently. That's okay. I'm not necessarily the type of person that believes you should always like protect a person when they're doing something wrong, because I do believe some kind of like tough love and accountability can still be a form of love. But I think your crush doesn't view it as a negative thing. I know different people have different perceptions of it. I'm more on the side of like, you should hold people accountable and give them tough love in moments when it's needed. But I also understand that people are human. But yeah, I feel like your crush doesn't view it in a negative perception. So, Four of Pentacles, Chariot reverse, and Knight of Cups. Yeah, your crush just like views you as this very romantic person, this person that wears your heart on your sleeve. But you're not naive. It's like you've seen some things. It's like you know when a person's playing games with you or being toxic. It's like you're aware of it. Your crush may sometimes see you as somebody that values stability in your life. You value comfort, ease, confidentiality is what I heard. Like people keeping your secrets. Your crush may also think that you're not the type of person that hides your feelings. When you're attached to a person or when you care about a person, you're able to show it. Maybe you do have a little bit of a clingy side to you, but I feel like your crush does like that about you, that you're not afraid to show how you feel about a person, whether it be a friend, whatever kind of situation. Your crush may also see you as someone that is still trying to figure out your direction in terms of where you want to go in life. I feel like you are somebody that wants to expand, but at the same time, there's like this contradictory energy of like, I do want to get outside of my comfort zone, but I do also like comfort and convenience. And this energy of like, I want to do this and I want to do this and I want to do that. And I have many dreams and goals and many things I kind of like have in my mind of what I accomplish. But I'm not sure what to start first. I'm not sure what direction to go in. I could do this or this. Both seem like it would bring me stability. Both seem like I would enjoy it. But I'm not sure what to choose. So there's kind of like with a Chariot reverse, a lack of direction in life where it's like, it's not that you don't know what you want, but I'm seeing Seven of Cups energy in my mind's eye. It's maybe that you have so many options in front of you of what you want to do that it's like hard to choose. Because for you, it's like you want stability, but you also don't want to be thrown so far outside your comfort zone where it's like you're struggling in some way. So you want to make like the best decision that allows you to have both on some level, where you're like almost in the in-between of like comfort and going outside your comfort zone. I heard mysterious, but an open book still. Like, you do show parts of yourself, but there's still some things your crush is kind of curious about, trying to figure out about you. We have the Nine of Swords reverse. We have the Lovers. Your crush also sees you as this excitable person that is like not afraid to say how you feel about someone, about a situation. Like if you're excited about a hobby, you're going to show it. You're not going to hide that or try to act like nonchalant in a situation. Your crush does like that about you. Your crush may view you as somebody that is sensitive, deep, like I said, romantic. So we also have the Queen of Cups, Three of Swords reverse, and Judgment reverse. I mean, the Lovers is here too. I think your crush is crushing on you back. But maybe with the Nine of Swords next to it, maybe they're kind of like scared to make their move, nervous to make their move. And we have the King of Cups at the back of the deck. So maybe your crush feels like they relate to you, since we have King of Cups, Queen of Cups. They feel like they relate to you. They feel like they're very similar to you on some level, and they just feel like you guys would get along very well and be kind of compatible in dating and love. I just see your crush being so nervous to talk to you or so nervous to tell you that they have this attraction for you. Your crush may also see you as somebody that's compassionate, non-judgmental, somebody that just accepts others for who they are, like the good, the bad, doesn't try to like make them feel bad for it. Somebody that's almost like understanding, maybe forgivable. But just because you can forgive doesn't mean you will allow things to slide. You have a lot of love to give. That's what your crush thinks. And your crush may think that you're in a phase of healing right now with the Three of Swords reverse. Like healing and love. Healing from like past relationships. Your crush may also think that you're very kind. And there's so much emphasis on romance. I don't know if you're always like getting into relationships, if you're just somebody that loves love, romanticizes your life. But there's so much love energy here. I'm also seeing the rainbow in my mind, so maybe some of you are part of the LGBTQ plus community. Your crush kind of views you as cute in a way. With the Five of Cups reverse, I see you being like disappointed in a situation. Not necessarily trying to hide your disappointment, but just being like, oh, okay, in the soft voice. And there was something so cute about it. Not necessarily about you being sad, but just about like your facial expressions, your demeanor. I think your crush just loves the fact that you're in touch with your emotions because they feel like they're like that too. Okay, so that is all I have for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time.